Well, I think one of the main um, issues of today is diversity or diversity and diversity management in professional life. I think in Germany it still gets or is underestimated too much. How big the impact is on everyday routines when you are not able to cope with a lot of mentalities and differences. That's one thing. The other thing is that it's also a part of diversity to keep your own identity and to not get lost within a multitude of nationalities and mentalities and cultural impact. I personally have always had this feeling that this was my biggest challenge has always been to just stay myself within all this multitude of differences. And then there is this thin line where it starts to become very politically dangerous when we talk about diversity and staying yourself and, not losing your own identity, where we have to draw a very thin line and really be very careful when it starts to become racist. And I feel and I fear that a lot of racism is spreading again because of a lot of diversity, which sounds a little bit strange because you would think diversity is such a normal feature in today's lives. It's also here in Germany. We could actually say we're an immigration country, but why we don't, I don't know. It would make life a lot easier for a lot of people if we would just finally acknowledge that we are an immigration country. Full stop. And like the United States, for example, which always being kept as the melting pot example, or Canada. Yeah, I don't know if it is a felt acceptance of many cultures and skins, colors of skin, etc., or if it's just a taught, superficial, anti-racist kind of attitude. You know what I mean? This is very, you have to be very careful because it does not mean that I'm a racist if I don't, have multicultural friends and if I don't engage myself into each and every multicultural project. That's the one thing has got nothing to do with the other, It's my life and I decide, and I think I've fairly well deliberated a lot about these issues, and I think it's my own decision, and it's probably the ultimate thing to really know what you want and to really know where you want to be and with whom you want to be. And to make a thorough distinction between being forced to be and live and do multicultural, or do as if multicultural, and the other thing of being in full acceptance of it and saying it's all right, everyone's different, I'm fine with it.